when I was teaching systems of equations at this one point, and you've got this, one line and then another line, and they intersect at this one point, and you just got to find that point. It just kind of hit me one day that kind of described my life. I have this one line that sort of represents all the things I'm good at, all of my skills and my talents, mathematics and explaining things and organizing people and that type of thing. And you've got this other line that sort of represented needs of the world. And all that time I had taken in that 2 years that I took off from teaching, I was really trying to solve my system of equations. In all of my training as a teacher, I've always been told, how is this going to be used in the real world? Every time when we teach systems of equations, that's the message that comes out. Is this when you're solving a system of equations, you can treat it almost as a like a meditation. You can as you're performing the act of the process of solving the system. I mean, you can be thinking about your own life.
Every day he teaches his pre-calc and intermediate algebra classes right on the other side of the wall, and we can hear them over there. We can hear them cheering. We can hear them doing their things, and it just creates a lot of positive energy around mathematics.
And this story is about a student named Daisy. Daisy came to the United States during what would be her freshman year, her first year of high school, from Vietnam. And she didn't speak any English. And so she was faced with this dual challenge of both having to satisfy the high school graduation requirements while at the same time learning English. She buzzed through her ESL classes, and she was, just a really dedicated student coming after school to our tutoring rooms. Valedictorian of her small school here at Crawford, was accepted to many universities, and the one that she ended up going to was UC Berkeley.
When I come back, teacher would pat on my back and say, "Miss Doan, wherever you go, whatever you do, we will be proud of you." And I think that's the story every student in America want to hear. Yeah, and the teacher here do really well, and Mr. Winn is a symbol of that.
He's been a real inspiration for me in my life. I think that what makes him so amazing is that he kind of transcends the definition of a teacher. He's really more than what you expect of a teacher. He's been a mentor to me, a guide, he's a coach, and he's even a father figure to me.
Any teacher can teach the material that's in the textbook, but he went above and beyond his job description. He stayed late with his students till 5, 6, 7 o'clock. He brought the SAT to Crawford. He created the New York Data program here.
Johnny's always had that leadership ability. Kids always evolved around him, and he was the guy that always organized and taught the kids at a young age, mostly about sports.
I teach calculus and pre-calculus, and then at the end of every day I head out to the baseball field as a coach for the baseball team. The approach to being a coach is very similar to my approach to being a teacher, and that of the team approach.
We are so proud of Jonathan Winn. Well, we're so happy to have him here. He's a blessing to our school, our complex, and the San Diego Unified School District.